What's up, guys? This is going to be one of the first of many videos I'm going to do at some junkyards here in Australia. A lot of these cars are JDM spec, and I thought it would be cool for you guys to just check it out. So here we go. Got an old bubble here. Nothing too exciting left. Motor. Interior actually looks pretty mint. I actually stole the shift boot and knob off this the other day, so it was in really, really good condition. And I thought maybe I could use it for something. It's a nice easy hatch, even though it is automatic, but that's alright. Looks like it's been sitting here for a while. Not much interior or anything left for that matter. Right now I'm in the Honda section. Not even an engine in that one, actually. This looks like a Civic. Another DK hatch. No engine in that. Another automatic. At least this one has an engine though. It's the D16. Probably seen better days. This one has definitely seen better days. Looks like a Fit. And another Civic. And another Fit. One thing I do like about these Japanese spec cars is that they actually have nicer looking steering wheels. So you don't have to worry about the bulkiness or the cars that are badged as Honda but are actually Acura in America. I mean, that one's rough, but got a really old Civic hatch. It's a 91. Pulled some parts off this the other day, actually. Still got the old interior, which is probably pretty good. Let's see this one here. It's definitely an imported vehicle to Australia, so it's not even from here. So it's definitely full JDM spec. And another D series. Is it D15? D15 B3. It's definitely really cool to check this kind of stuff out. This one here is another Fit. A lot of these are just front end collisions. Yeah, another Fit. And no engine on this one. Another Civic. No engine in this probably either. Unfortunate. And yet another Fit. I would say that mostly this section is almost just completely Honda Fits that have seen definitely better days. That is just cool to see some of these JDM spec cars. Well, they're like 92 Civic here. Looks like it's been sitting here for a while. And more Honda Fits. Gonna head over to the Honda Accord / Integra section. Most of these are like 94 Accords. Do have a couple of the Accord Euros here. Nice to see the actual Honda badging. I actually hate the American spec ones. Sometimes it's cool to just see them without the Acura badging, because they chrome everything out, and these ones are a little bit more plain. I'm actually really surprised this has drums in the rear. This car's gonna be like an 05. Or maybe it doesn't, maybe that's just weird. Nope, it actually does have drums in the rear. How weird is that? It's a pretty old Prelude here. That has discs, and this one has drums. That makes no sense. Interior on this one, let's see if the door opens. It's definitely seen better days. Looks like a lot of mosquitoes in there. Close that back up. Engine is real tweaked. And this one, I got another Prelude here. Should probably get the F-Series motor. Or H-Series, excuse me. Let's see if it has anything. There it is. And nothing. Which is not surprising. Got a nice Accord here. So you got some headers on there, painted blue of all colors. Not sure why. The F-Series motor in that. And this looks like a 94 Accord. Another engine not there. And the nice thing is a lot of these parts are in good shape, so if I want to take some stuff home or throw it on eBay, I could do it. If any of you guys watching actually need any parts, just comment below. I'll get in touch with you. If you see something that you want, I might be able to just ship it to you. Although I will tell you that shipping from Australia is really expensive, but I'll see what I can do. Got some the Prelude section of the junkyard. If this one's for parts, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that the engine's probably not working. Something I've noticed definitely walking around is that, at least in Australia, if there are parts on the engine, it's most likely not a functioning engine. And another Prelude. It's a shame, looks like the rear seats at least are in decent condition. I don't know about the front. I actually saw this one on their website because they actually post all the cars that they get on their website. So I was checking some stuff out, and it looked like this car actually had a pretty decent amount of stuff when it originally came. Nice. We got a nice H22 Z1. That probably is still functioning, to be honest. It does have parts written on it, so who knows. It's really a shame, because when I originally saw the pictures of this one online, it looks pretty decent, but I'm not sure when those photos were taken, of course. And it looks like it's been pretty much cleared out since then. I tried getting in this car the other day, and I couldn't because literally all the handles are taken off and it's locked. So, unfortunately for me, I'll never know. Maybe if I had a pry bar, but not today. And now we're just getting into the four-wheel drive section here. Some Mitsubishis and whatnot. This place is decently big. The only problem is they think everything they have is gold, so sometimes the prices are a bit high. You really have to bargain with them. It's a nice B-Series. Looks like only the head is good on this one, which you can see why if you see all this oil. I'm sure it's probably not a good one to take. But here we got DC2 here. So VTEC head. But this is a 93, or 94 in America, but 93 here. And I actually stole a shift boot out of this one the other day as well. And it's unfortunate because this interior is in amazing condition. So if I had an Integra here, actually I didn't steal the shift boot, that's right, I just took the knob on this one. Yeah, the Integras had like the stock short shifter in them. And these seats are in amazing condition, so it's such a shame that I actually don't have one here. And see, the Honda steering wheel, this looks so much better to me. But everything's completely original. I would say probably an older person had this car because everything is not beat up. Everything's completely stock in this car. And yeah, it's a shame. I would love to own it. I'm a big Integra person. I've owned like 5. Never a DC2 though, unfortunately. They're hard to come by. Pretty much stock in America. Everybody's got an exhaust or rebuilt head or JDM swap or whatever. But they actually call these the VTIR Integras here instead of the GSR. But pretty cool to see. Looks like we got an Accord, maybe like a 98. Let's see. And February 98. So it was a pretty good guess. CG5 with the motor. One thing you definitely got to be careful of walking through these areas is spiders. Australia has most definitely the most deadly spiders in the world, and you never know what you're stepping on. A nice little interior with a manual stick shifter on that. Or shift knob, rather. No engine. Again. Another Prelude. Something I feel like is pretty hard to come by, at least in America, is Preludes. Looks like they had some headers on here. I mean, they're still here, but probably some no names. And it does have the H22 in it. But it's definitely seen better days. Interior's completely gone on this one. Pretty rusted on the top as well. Shame. Got like an 05 Accord here. And then like a 96 Accord as well. Definitely the most or biggest selection, I would say, of Hondas as far as the pick and pull type wreckers, or junkyards as we call them at home in Australia, at least in Queensland anyway. But as I'm traveling around, I'm going to stop at quite a few different places. This is just where I'm set up right now. So as I start moving, going down towards Melbourne and Sydney again, should be stopping at a few more places as well. Got a CRV Sport. I don't believe that those are a thing in America. Sport edition. It's got like a sportier interior and VTEC motor. Another CRV. Another CRV. Now I'm in the CRV section. The all too familiar engine. Had quite a few of these B-Series in my cars. Yeah. So this is just all Honda section here. Just all Honda. Go through the Accord again. 2 more Accords up front. And here we have a newer Civic. To check out. It's a shame that that is broken. They give me maybe this is an 09 tan interior. Not too exciting. Definitely seen better days. But ooh, it's got some water in the trunk as well. Wow, and a bright purple HRV, which was not brought into America until recently, I think, but 2014 was the first year, or 13, correct me if I'm wrong. But these are actually pretty cool cars. Got a nice wing on the top there. And this is exactly what I was talking about. So, if you can see that buddy right there, he's not happy that I'm close by. But definitely see these spiders in here, and I almost just walked into that, so you really gotta be careful. I've got 2 massive spiders in there, so I'm gonna walk around to the other side so that I don't die today. That one was not poisonous though, just FYI. Tell you. Oh, okay. That's being blocked by the tree, so I can see why no one is touching this car. But there you are, and that is about the size of my palm. So, again, not poisonous. These are just garden spiders. Hard to believe, I know. They look pretty threatening, but they're actually harmless, although I don't think I'd want to touch one anyway. Wow, what a shame. This whole entire HRV is completely covered in these spiders. And now he's moving. So I've come from the other side now. That is absolutely insane. Alright. Engine smokes, so probably not a good one to have. But yeah, this thing is just completely, as you can see, just covered in frickin' spider webs of every kind. And I almost just walked into another one. Such a shame. I'd like to show you more of that car, but at the end of the day, I'm not an idiot. I'm not gonna go and try to provoke the spider. It's like almost a completely brand new headlight. I think that's pretty much it for the Honda section. So stay tuned for my second part of the video. I'm going to check out the Toyota section. Maybe some Subarus if I can find any. Actually, I just saw this really old, I think it's an Accord. I just want to show you guys real quick because there's not too many of these at home. It's definitely pretty freaking cool. Let's take a little look-see here. Wow, it's even got the original engine and everything. I have no idea what engine even came in this car. Well, there is the VIN. If anyone wants to know. And if anyone knows what this is, I think it's an Accord or a Civic, but I don't think they made Civics back then, so this has got to be like a really early 80s, late 70s. But you can just check out these seats. That's freaking awesome. You don't really find too much stuff like this, especially where I'm from in New York, because everything is just rotted to hell. But this is definitely pretty sweet. For sure. Alright. So stay tuned for my second video. See ya.